The biggest one is be willing to give up something in your life, whether it be time, a hobby, a sport, friends. I ask a lot of people if they love their job or what they do, and I get mixed responses. Some people love it, some people don't love it. Some people do their job only because it pays well. I love my job. I do it because I want to. My name's Alyce and I'm a myotherapist and I own Ministry of Myotherapy. My day starts between 5 and 6:30 in the morning. I wake up, get to work. I'll prepare my day, checking emails, turning on heaters or lights. It's very physically demanding to do those sorts of hours. It takes a lot of toll to be here. You do have to love your job. I do love my job. People come to me in pain and feeling not very good, and they usually leave feeling a lot better. I'm able to give them exercises for them to help themselves outside of any hours I work with them, and they feel a lot better. The feedback I get from most of my clients is really positive, and their life's really improved from being in a more pain-free state. I was probably the age of 16, I think, when I wanted to first own a business. It's been a really good self-discovery time. I've been able to learn about myself more than I ever would and challenge myself in a lot of different ways. Owning a business, you really have to challenge yourself, and I enjoy the challenges. As hard as they might be, I do enjoy them. But if I take days off or a couple of days off, the guilt does build up knowing that I need to come back to work to keep on top of all my emails and clients coming in, making sure there's funds coming in. If I'm not at work, I'm not earning money. Or if I've got no clients, there's no money coming in. Not having enough money or business come through the door, it's very inconsistent. You never know what you're gonna have. The wages are unknown, so you don't know if you're gonna be paying your rent one month and then the next month you'll be making double your rent. And once you've got a new client or a new business in the door, it's relatively easy to maintain that relationship with someone because you're able to build on that. It's actually getting the new people through the door, so being able to market out to these people and get them in is a big struggle. Business can be time consuming. I mean, I work between 5 and 7 days a week and between 6 to 15 hours a day, which means that your personal time is decreased because generally by the time you get home after a 15-hour day, you just want to go to bed, and knowing that you have to wake up a few hours later. It also impacts on personal relationships between friends, family, partners. I struggle to catch up with a lot of my friends due to the fact of timing. Most of my friends work 9-to-5 jobs where they're wanting to catch up after hours about 6 o'clock, and that's prime time for most of my clients to come in. So I really struggle to catch up with friends. When I started my business, it felt like I was all on my own and it's all up to me. I got quite concerned about it and wanted to bring a business partner in to share the load of the work. I did have to go get some psychology sessions for dealing with the stresses of how business is so inconsistent, that there's a lack of security there. There's a lack of knowing, will this survive, will it fail? I currently have a business mentor. She's a mortgage broker, which is totally different fields, but in business, it is quite relative. I also had some support from my parents, just with buying a few pieces of equipment originally. But now I'm all self-sufficient. I don't rely on a bank loan. I don't rely on anyone else paying for anything. So all of my money is made through my work. I've chipped away at things at times, so I haven't bought everything up front. A lot of people think, oh, you know, my business is only rent based and I only have rent to pay for my business, but there's other costs. I have an online booking system, my accounts, my paying for a bookkeeper, doing all my washing is quite expensive every week. So all my money that I do earn gets reinvested over time. I'm still only 27, I've got plenty more life left in me. Business at the moment has just really increased a lot, because it went from having nothing and building it up into something now. And at the moment it's been booming, and I'm really quite excited on how it's growing.